All right, we are back. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. Now we are like right when Kim's gonna want to end the day too.
Yes?
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing.
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy. Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles. Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m.
Okay.
If you're still having trouble then, I can give you... Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer. Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth.
Tell me about the case again.
Know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would...
What do you mean?
Don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. Later.
Yep.
Was there anything good? Me?
Yes,
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the that's a fair point. Alright, that's correct.
That makes him a Beano-clad, completely uncocked material, if you say so yourself.
Classical.
They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter.
What's Seol?
My father's father was from Seoul. So was my... It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
No.
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order.
Something the matter?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. If the lieutenant were an evil man, who, fortunately, is a committed officer of the RCM, he'll only use his powers for the good of the investigation.
Extra special collector's edition. Robocop. Yes. Let's really lean into the sensitive shit.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of your...
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system.
That's all for now.
Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking.
I mean distinctive.
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That's racist. Don't prioritize containers.
I'm sure you don't. It's just a stupid interdepartmental thing.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it
Oeuvre.
up.
Yes?
Oh, 2200. We can see if Renee is still out there. Trump Le Monde. Nope, he went to bed. Well, maybe get some drugs, maybe. Or I could call and ask for medical help.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? It will take...
Her voice is...
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
Oh,
Bad.
it's you.
Yeah.
Was that a snarl or a suppressed groan? No laughing.
Firewalker here.
Firewalker? Oh, yes, you are. Just don't breathe in the general direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait.
Yeah.
Do exactly that. Put yourself out of your misery. Take a deep, diaphragmatic breath in and...
A glorious sight. Your body, tired from the vastness of the visions that haunt it, burning up in a flame fed by your own living breath.
So you see it too. That my body is to become the last torch in the darkness.
I see third-degree burns and a referral to a plastic surgeon whom you won't be able to afford. But that's in the future.
I lost my
With
memory.
all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
Come on.
There is no surprise in his voice, only careless superiority.
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Yes.
Sort of, but by God does it burn in your chest.
Even better.
Hmm.
Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
I try and avoid it though.
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing?
Yes.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past
That's
their
the
prime.
prime.
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
Exactly.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do.
It's not fucking cryo-acta-latte.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Right.
10-4, come in.
Firewalker.
Over.
Wait, before you say anything stupid, think it. Be smart about this.
Yep.
10-4, sir, I'm not hearing your question. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir.
Same
Sir,
way.
I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking
I'm
me
not
to call him
intoxicated
by
right
his
now.
name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive.
Oh, fuck you, Chester.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunk.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over. Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10.
Hello, hello.
Let me know if I can help you with anything. I doubt it.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the...
Sure thing. Maybe.
Yeah.
Shady looking guys came in here yesterday. They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
That they do, I
Maybe
imagine.
Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Sure, man.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with...
You see Rose try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back. Yes, buy something nice. A figurine.
Can I increase my interfacing? Wait, I thought I got the other shoe. Ah. What else can I ask
Now
you
it's
about?
turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
Can I increase my empathy? No. I'll probably increase it at some point if I don't
Now
get it
it's
here.
turning into a kind of a...
In his eyes, and up, it's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest. Down, the road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms
Where does it
above
lead?
the Jamrock Quarter in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old. The air filled with the rumble of
Further.
motorway to the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revershaw, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin.
That's
The
beyond
more you
there.
approach it, you cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry.
Excuse me?
How I get longing.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know?
I know.
I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me.
Yeah, I know that.
What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Not
Is
quite.
that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Thank you.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip." What did he do? High above you.
Sorry, I'm not smart like that. I'm just sensitive. Hey, lady, what's up?
The small, wrinkled woman doesn't. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Nothing. Her smile just keeps. No. This one is a monster in disguise.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone. Why? I just told you.
The woman still no response wherever this woman is.
Fine. Oh, I can open that door for that, forever, right?
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't
Fucking care! Fucking Kuno!
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Wait, what's in here? Oh, behind. How did I forget that?
This trash container, there's something in there. Not necessarily connected to the case. Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria?
Mm-hmm.
They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. What do you mean, feel?
Significance.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
What's that?
All the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. Their work is invaluable to the force.
What kind of abilities do they possess?
None, because they don't exist. There isn't, but we should still access this container. We could try using a pry bar. The one.
Did someone say pry bar?
Fuck yeah.
Pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
Ask the manager? Bullshit.
Fine. How did I not notice that the first time I played this game? Hey Gart, do you want me to break your shit open? You want to just be friendly?
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put.
I thought as much. And are you?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
I'm a hobo.
Yes.
You mean too?
Sir, I'm sorry the RC is having financial trouble, but it's not this establishment's problem.
You're guarding your leftovers from the poor.
Cows. What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. Do I have a
He sounds irritated.
Am I wearing a little bow?
Might as well be.
I smile? Because I'm not a bart. Like what?
Get him with the bartender.
This trash container is locked with a well-oiled. Don't Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should.
Someone's in there.
Is. But
Open
the
the lid.
smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Stinky.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking
Pasta.
up the soggy packages. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches. As
Trousers.
the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to, drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise again.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See? Not really.
Maybe.
All we know is...
The lieutenant nods.
There's the
It's
food
just
waste.
Organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands.
Hey.
Nothing. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peel. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers.
Interesting.
Officer, is that your paperwork? Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
Must have been cramping my
Officer,
style.
This is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations and could
I'll
even
do
list
that.
undercover operatives, informants. I suggest integrating it into... It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eager eyes see.
How did I miss
Some
that?
items,
Jesus Christ.
such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Jesus
Go to your
Christ.
inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
That's how big of a thing I missed. Holy shit.
Wow. An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as and is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
Hi-fi.
That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste.
There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the yellow man, frolic only in its social sense. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Gong.
That's one thing off the list.
Alright, well, BRB Wallabies. Alright. We are back.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still We can pick up
Yep.
where we left off tomorrow morning.
Let's go to sleep. I want to say the Hardy Boys come up tonight, or tomorrow, rather.
The door is this door. There is no. You hear the shower beat. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing. The door is indifferent to your loneliness. This door still. The lieutenant. He doesn't like where this is going. You should punch a fucking hole in it. You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not produce a hole. The door sits sturdily in the frame, and your fist hurts. This was all
Very
not
good.
to mention great.
Stop that.
Still, the lieutenant, he doesn't like. You should punch a fuck.
Hey, what is your problem?
That felt good. You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not not to mention.
Stop that.
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies. You
Yep.
are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Gaze upon me.
Kudos.
Yes?
This is the...
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe.
Let's go.
The air outside is
If
brisk.
there's a shoe out here, I'm
The
gonna be
lieutenant
pissed.
is silent for a moment. He listens to...
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
I should pick up smoking, totally.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
You're cold, Detective. Again, I only have exactly one every night. You mean this? This isn't good. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Only one a night, though.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day. Well, we didn't even look at the body. And
Yeah.
there's still much to do at the crime scene, too. We didn't search it thoroughly enough.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
We're
Sorry.
both doing our best under the circumstances. Just don't drink tonight, please. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however. Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief. Moving on. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her.
Yep.
I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
Good theory.
Alright, but... And forgive me, this has been bothering me since this morning. How have you managed to run around all day wearing... Imagine how much faster you could run wearing a cool patent leather shoe on each foot. They're quite limited, actually.
Yeah.
The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
$1,000, why not
The
more?
RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of... Yes, although indirectly. As officers of the RCM we can arrest people, of course, but rather than... We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal. Yes, the last time was 4 years ago.
He says it matter-of-factly and moves on.
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. That's an improbability.
Of course you've killed people. It's somewhere down there.
Precinct 41 is known for higher than average.
He's not judging you. He's respectfully acknowledging the difficulty of working in your precinct.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts.
Makes the rules.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. so we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
Thank you, Kim.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the Moralintern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it. The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the
Centrist.
Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the... What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats. Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Oh, it's a flower. Okay.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine. But in
a historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for...
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
The Moralintern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad. But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. Do you?
This isn't humanism.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
That's
Sadly,
bad.
it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union.
The lights of the orphan district, the dying lights of the city shimmer. This soldier is the highlight.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union.
Yeah, exactly.
Not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts.
Too many commies, like me.
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, this is...
Night. Captain Ptolemy Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat as he mounts the horse to head home.
Yeah?
Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back.
Gene?
Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
What the fuck is that?
Yes. Guess what's yours? No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's so huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be super fine. It'll be total. Of course you are. It's okay. See if
Self-critique. It might be upside of being sensitive to have more of these filling up.
the window stands broken in its frame. You see some lights shimmering outside, but it's difficult to make. What do you mean? Assess the damage. How would you? The bed is
Sleepy
cold.
time.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after.
Crawl into bed.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep.
And then sleep.
Then sleep doesn't come.
I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but
Yeah,
it's
I know.
not happening. Maybe it's the bed's fault. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep, and images start forming.
I did talk to the body, or to interact with the body, sorry, not talk to him, interact with him on the first night in my other
Do you
playthrough.
remember the scent of your childhood? What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question. You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face? Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
Bad Harry.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me.
Oh, fuck you, corpse.
You failed Elysium. Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
A place of or condition of ideal happiness. Disco, Elysium.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people You're not coming back from shit, thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'll
You're
transsolve the
trying
case.
to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet
Oh, thank you, reptile boy.
A thin sleep light.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before.
Fuck you, Linux
Just
system.
think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Yeah, this is me. But
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
a bit less. Mr. Dubois.
Good going, buddy.
The hell's that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired
Alcoholism.
and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Is it?
Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself. Of course, Martinez is Speed Central. You and Speed will be happy again. You will make her come home.
We'll save and quit. It's late. Alright, good night.